Rebound by Chris Webber. Webber the other way, and down it goes, and he faced very little. Cleveland
trading before the trade deadline. They're going to wait and try to sign and trade. The big decision on Ilgauskas that we see Webber step back. He's been shooting the ball so well. Kevin, his numbers over the last 5 games: 29 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Webber's been awesome.
And now the Kings are -1 in rebounding. Nice ball movement. Stojakovic to Bibby. Another rebound by Webber. He's got a couple so far in the NBA. 4 points below his average of a season ago. It's the feed from Webber. There's Peja. Sacramento second place in the Pacific Division. Cleveland first place in the Central. And what a beautiful pass with Bibby finding Webber while airborne.
Chris Webber showed he's got a little bounce left in those legs after that major microfracture surgery of 2 seasons ago.
One lead change and 5 ties in this game. Rebound by Webber. McGinnis with the miss. Webber.
That's a bad matchup right there. If Ilgauskas has to try to guard Webber, he cannot get out and cover him, so Webber will get any shot he wants. Realizing how important it is to finish strong.
Webber inside. Got the feed from on top. As Chris Webber
in the lane and get a layup.
Here's Mobley in the mismatch with Gooden. Worthy, I like that. Little old school shot clock.
There you go.
4. LeBron dancing with Webber, and Webber scoops it with the left hand. Oh, what a play. Chris Webber has put in 12.
Oh, he's playing such great basketball. We talked about over the last 5 games, he's averaging almost 29 points a game, 13 rebounds. He's passing, moving the basketball, playing as well as he's played in a long while.
Cleveland in first place in the Central Division. And we have a defensive 3-second violation. Look at that play by LeBron James.
Beautiful. And then on the other end, Webber, let's see if he hooks LeBron. LeBron said he sort of hooked him with that right arm. Little floater with that left hand. Chris Webber sort of reinvented himself, Kevin. He's not the leaper, although we've seen a couple dunks here tonight from him. He doesn't have that explosive quickness that he used to have, but now he's starting to get a grasp on that leg and what he can do. To the first 30 games this season, we talked about what he's done over the last few. Shooting 90% at the free throw line over the last 10 games, 53 for 59, so he's got it all working now.
Newbill is on Mobley. And Chris Webber.
You can already see Mobley getting comfortable. He's a good...
Bibby, Webber over Gooden, who showed no defense on that one. And Chris Webber has a game-high 16.
Chris, you guys obviously played a very talented and very good first half. You said this game is always simple when you guys make the extra pass. You can get basically anything you want.
Definitely. I mean, we have a system. Our system is high post ball, and that's what we're going to do. We got to make sure that when we do it, we execute, because as you take jump shots, it gets really tough to win games. So we have to really make it simple.
If there are any questions regarding the health and your leg and everything else, you removed all doubt, moving very well in the first half physically.
I feel good. God is good. Thank everybody for their prayers, but I still feel like I can get healthier, about another 30%, and hopefully playoffs I'll be ready to roll.
All right, thanks for your time. See you in the second half. I'll tell you one thing, EJ, looks like the old man, looks like a young man on this new leg. We'll send it back to you in our Atlanta studio.
Now, you must have waited till he got a good 10 feet away before you said, "Oh man." Thank you, Cheryl.
Stojakovic and Mobley thinking about 3. Feeds to Webber, who gets 2. Oh, what a pass! Brad Miller! And Webber finishes it off, and Webber's got a game-high 23 points.
That's another give and go between the two. Understated guy, very quiet, but behind the scenes does a terrific job.
Chris Webber to Miller. An assist for C-Webb. So Webber tonight, 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Kevin, there's not one guy out on Sacramento you can leave alone. They could all burn you.
There's Bibby.
Just like that. Boom.
And Webber. Webber has got the stroke. 25, a game high. Webber ducking inside Verazon. Tapped in by Webber. Count it, they call it. They'll probably review. but it sure looked good for the hustling Chris Webber, who's got a double-double tonight. 27 points and 11 rebounds. Part of a spectacular effort by the Kings beating first-place Cleveland. You are watching the NBA on TNT. Did you see Webber climb and elevate and knock that ball away, and he hits the loose ball inside. Webber with his 6th consecutive double-double. Look at this! Chris Webber. Doug, you've mentioned a couple times tonight how it's taken him a couple years since the microfracture surgery on his knee to look like this. He looks like how he did before that knee surgery.
Well, he's getting comfortable with who he is here now, and that leg and all. And every time he does this, because the Maloof brothers are sitting here in front of me, I just say he needs an extension. Extend his deal.
Mobley trade.
Now, with that picture, who do you think's winning the game? Not given the score, who do you think is winning tonight?
You know what is interesting? This team, this Kings team, has been based so much, the face of this team has been based so much on Vlade Divac and Doug Christie. And interestingly, within the last 6 months, both are now gone. And then you see a picture like that, which shows you the unity and how cohesive this team is. It's not like they've lost a step or had any kind of blip on the screen. They've just moved right along.
Well, you know, make no mistake about it. They have the ultimate respect for Doug Christie and what he's meant to this organization. But sometimes you got to make trades to make your team better. And they got 5 years younger, and they got a guy who can put more points.